What is going on, my super sandwiches? Rhymestyle here, and today I'm joined by a couple of people, the squad. We got S. Afro Senju, and ZZ Toasty, who's probably burning marshmallows or something in the background, because that's what he does. And today we're doing a discussion that I kind of want to ask the whole community. I briefly mentioned this in my video yesterday, and I made a straw poll for it as well. If you want to vote for it, I'll add it in the description below. But basically, I want to see how people consume Dragon Ball Super. Do you either like using or watching the anime, or you like reading the manga, and why? And I brought on a couple people with me so they can basically tell their opinions. So why don't we start with Afro Senju? Why don't you tell us how you like to consume Dragon Ball Super and why?
Oh, well, my fine friend, I love consuming Dragon Ball Z with a warm cup of cocoa. Nah, really. I prefer watching the manga over anything because at the current moment, that's the news that we're getting. What happened?
You watched the manga though?
I watched the manga, yes. Animated to me. I may be fucking retarded. I don't know. But how I watch Super usually, if anything, when I watch the episodes, it's like usually always late. Like I don't watch it. Sometimes I watch it when it comes out. Like the last episode, I watched that with Toasty, Raw. But usually I watch it like Monday or Tuesday, yada yada, because it's like the same stuff we see in the movie. I see all movies, so like I know what I'm getting. Preferably, I like to read the manga because at the current moment, without spoiling, there's a lot more new stuff in there that we didn't see in the movies. You know what I'm saying? So
and just for the sake of people watching this, we're not gonna go into spoilers. So guys, don't talk about what happens in the manga specifically. Just do what Afro did. So basically, what you're saying is you like the manga over the anime just because there's new stuff.
Yeah, at the current moment, because like if I don't see the point in watching something that's reiterated to me that I've already seen, because
even if it's slightly different.
Well, explain slightly from the anime.
Well, I mean, the anime has been pretty much for the most part the same, but that last fight in episode 11 to me has made up everything that's been similar. Like I love the fight in episode 11 more than the entire Battle of Gods movie.
Yeah, I agree, because the fight, I've seen that Raw, like I said. I love the fight. The fight was amazing. It's something I haven't seen that's reiterated in a different way. That's not the Beerus I've seen in theaters. That's a different Beerus. That's a savage who would steal my lunch money if he had the chance to. I don't like that Beerus, but I do. But, yeah, I mean, the little bits that are changed in the anime aren't so different from the little bits that are changed in the manga, if you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So that's how I can.
That's a really good point.
If you will.
Essa, what about yourself?
So obviously I can't spoil anything, which is kind of good, because I haven't been following the manga, but I have a good reason, and I'm pretty sure some of you guys may agree with some of the reasons that I give, right? So with Dragon Ball Z specifically, unlike Naruto and stuff like that, right? Dragon Ball Z, I like to get to a point, or I would just say all anime actually, I like to get to a point where you actually want to see what's going to happen next, you know what I mean? Like something comes across and you're like, damn, I actually can't wait for the next week for the anime episode to come by and, you know, basically see what's going to happen. You got to read the manga to see what's going to happen. But with Super so far, I haven't seen anything where I'm like, oh, I want to see what's going to happen next, because I feel like what's going to happen next I've watched already. Like, you know, we've been going through the movie of Battle of Gods. So I'm waiting for that moment where it's like, I don't know, and I can't spoil because I haven't read it, but if Champa appears, right, and some beast moment has just happened, I'm like, yo, I can't wait. No, I need to go and read the manga, not watch the manga, read the manga right now, you know? So that's basically my perspective, but I don't know.
Yeah, actually, it's actually a really good point. I'm glad you brought that up, because I remember with any anime that I ever watched, I will jump into the manga later, because usually the manga is always ahead. But in Dragon Ball Super case, there is no manga that's being turned into anime. What happens is Toriyama creates a blueprint, basically, and he then hands the blueprint to Toyotaro, who then creates a manga adaptation that he releases once a month. And then, you know, Toei creates the anime version. So that's what's kind of happening. Like, there is no blueprint that's being turned into an anime like before. This is literally just Toriyama just handing off his work, and then two versions of the same story kind of comes out. So that's kind of what's different here. Because I remember with Hunter x Hunter, when that ended, when the anime was finished, I jumped in to read the Dark Continent stuff, and then, you know, I got sad just because Hunter x Hunter is on hiatus. But with Naruto and One Piece, I like to also jump ahead and see what's going on just because I'm impatient. And same with Attack on Titan. I read all the Attack on Titan chapters, sadly, because nothing happens, but whatever. But that's a really good point. What about you, Toasty?
So just to wait. Before we move on, Toasty, sorry, my bad. Just to clarify for me and everyone, like Super is not like other animes where it actually just reiterates what's happened in the anime and then just tries to continue it ahead. Like in manga, it's a completely different thing. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, over to you, Toasty. My bad.
Personally, for me, even though the manga here, it goes through things faster. Like, you know, the anime itself, as we all know, the Super Saiyan God ritual lasted a whole episode, and a lot of people didn't like that. A lot of people don't like the pacing in Dragon Ball Super, or at least the anime version. And the manga kind of like, since it's monthly, it just like speeds through a lot of the stuff. So like pretty much it skips the entire like portion like before like when Beerus is on the ship and he's talking to everybody and like everything's normal. It skips that entirely and it's like instant fight. So if I was gonna binge watch, I would say that the anime would be better 100%. And the manga, it is adding new things, which is really cool. Although I think it's just me personally that with Dragon Ball Always, I've always loved the voice acting, the music, all of those, like as well as the animation. Even though, you know, a lot of people try to hate on Super's animation as of late, still even, I still really think that I like Dragon Ball in that format better. The manga is great, and I really do enjoy the Dragon Ball Super manga, and I can't wait until until chapter 5 comes out. But I think for me, it's always just been my preference since I grew up with Dragon Ball Super, right. Mainly as a TV show, that I like that as a format more. That's just me though. Yeah.
Right. And with me, I guess similar to what Toasty said, I kind of grew up under anime as well, but I've also been the type of person that likes to watch the story in motion. Like, I want to see the actual action. And the one thing that, to me personally, manga has never really gotten right is portraying battles, and that's just not just in Dragon Ball Super, but in any manga, like in Naruto, in One Piece. Like, I want to see the actual battles take place, but I do like reading the manga for the story. So, and in this case as well, I love seeing, even though everything we've seen in anime so far has been pretty much like Battle of Gods, I like seeing a story being retold with more development and everything in motion rather than you know, reading it. But I will say that the manga is kind of winning too, with the fact that they have new stuff introduced that we haven't seen in the anime yet. But I feel like once they do add that into the anime, I'll probably prefer that a lot more over the manga. But as of right now, I'm going to stick with anime as well. Is there anything else that we... What?
Oh yeah, I wanted to say something real quick. Sorry, my bad. I wanted to say something. You know, like Dragon Ball Z specifically, out of all the animes that I've actually read their manga equivalents, right? It's one of those animes that you prefer, or I'm gonna speak for myself. I prefer watching it because, like, with other animes, you kind of need, or I feel like I need, to see the detail in battle. You know, there's a lot of technical stuff happening, like either someone's trying to get past an enemy, so they have to follow like a number of procedures or steps and stuff, right? And in the animated version, you kind of just see the raw action, like, and Dragon Ball Z has never been one for you to, like, Goku doesn't need to do hand signs, or if we're going to use Hunter x Hunter as an equivalent, he doesn't need to have some plan to get past some enemy with a team of people. Like Goku or whoever is in the spotlight can do everything. So basically the hype thing about Dragon Ball Z is all about the transformations and basically just the fight scenes. You know, he's not really using any strategy that you wouldn't understand if you didn't get it broken down into panels. Where, like, I'm gonna give this quick example because I know you guys have some Hunter x Hunter watchers, readers or watchers, whatever, and Naruto fans, right? If you read the Minato versus Obito fight, right, you would have needed to understand, and I'm talking about Mass Man, you would have needed to understand what the heck was going on and how Minato did what he did. If you watch Hunter x Hunter with you know, people getting past people with the gods and everything, and it's no spoiling if you don't know who I'm talking about, but you know that if you didn't get that slowed down, you might think, what the heck just happened, right? But Dragon Ball Z, when have you ever wondered what Goku's doing? Like, you know what he's doing, so it's all about the intensity, in my opinion.
Right. That's a really good point. That's a really good point, actually. Anything else from you guys?
No, nothing.
I like Hunter x Hunter as well.
So there you have it, folks. I guess we'll kind of split even here. But again, you know, everybody has their own opinion, so let us know in the comment section below, I guess, what you like or don't like, the anime versus manga. And also, if you want to vote for the poll, it's in the description below. Click it and I guess vote, because I'm curious to know how much the community is split here. Because again, the advantage of the manga is the fact that there's more stuff being introduced that hasn't happened yet. On top of that, they're kind of speeding past the less important stuff, because if you notice, the fight between Beerus and Goku in the manga seems to have been really sped up. Now, it's kind of hard to, like, judge that just because it's just a couple pages long, but it seems to be more sped up. And on top of that, like, they got right into the action. Like, when Beerus showed up on the ship, they were immediately already fighting him. So there's a lot that they're kind of doing with the manga where they're kind of focusing on the new stuff rather than just retelling the story. Whereas the anime is literally just retelling the story of what happened in Battle of Gods. So, what do you guys prefer, I guess? So let us know in the comment section below. Vote in the poll, and I guess let's see what the community thinks. Gentlemen, is there anything else that we want to do before we end this video?
That's it.
And Beerus is the most disrespectful creature on this earth.
Yeah,
after what he did to Goku in episode what? In episode what? Help me out, guys. In episode 11? Bruh.
I love that. Like, the one thing that I love about Dragon Ball Super the most over Battle of Gods is how they're portraying Beerus the way he's supposed to be. Because I feel like, you know, in Battle of Gods, he was just kind of there. He's a god. But the way he's portrayed in Super is how he's supposed to be, an absolute savage, just like a dickhead. And after episode 11, when we saw what he did to Goku, that's the god of destruction right there. That right there is a god. So, yeah. Anyway, so let us know your thoughts in the comment section below, what you like. Of course, check out these gentlemen below in the comment section below as well, or in the description actually. Afro, Senju, S-Dot, and Toasty. And I guess we'll see all you awesome Super Saiyans in the comment section below.
Yeah!